Greeting to all my brothers and sisters. Lapho khona nisibona khona kuzona zonke inkundla zokuxhumana. Sikhuluma ngo-Facebook na also na ku-YouTube. We know that right now si live bekade sithembisa abantu ukuthi we're going to be live namhlanje ku-Facebook also together na ku-YouTube. So I believe that right now I'm live. I just want to confirm if I'm live, abantu bayangibona, and so on. Then from there, I'm gonna introduce our guest ethu. Then isikwazi ukuthi we take it through. I can see, guys, that I'm live, so abantu bayasibona ku Facebook njengamanje. So if you may share this live with as many people as you can, we are also available, guys. Kulentozana, say available on we are available on YouTube also on Facebook. So I've just shared, I'm still sharing, guys. Ngishare live namhlanje usuke ngicabanga ukuthi abantu abaningi kudala belilindele, abantu abaningi kudala befisa ukuthi babe nempendulo mhlambe noma bafowethu iqiniso liyinto ekuthiwa if there's one thing ekwazi ukuthi set up a man free, it's the truth. So masikhuluma ngeqiniso suke sikhuluma ngesigaba esibaluleke kakhulu empilweni zawo wonke umuntu. Siyazi ukuthi emkhakheni we-network marketing ngeminyaka yabo 2019 kuya kuminyaka yabo 2020 abantu abaningi bebeyingxenye yebusiness elasiza impilo zabantu abaningi ngesikhathi sokhuvethe ibusiness la crowd one. So abantu abaningi leli business ke laba ne-impact empilweni zabo ngoba lakwazi ukushintsha impilo zabantu abaningi, bakwazi abantu abaningi ukuphilisa imindeni yabo. So many people were successful, so it's impacted a lot of lives. So network marketing can be there. We can do as many opportunities and many things we have outgrown and sakula and all those things that we have learned. But in the space of network marketing, it's still there is that big question. Ukrowd one ukona, awusekho, kwenzakalani, because it's one business that really transforms people's life. So as Mthobisi Maphumulo, being part of the business and having an ability on an opportunity to obtain one of the highest ranks in the business, where I achieve a senior president star 2 in the business. So for me, I felt like maybe it's time now, after so many years, we come out and we talk about crowd one, because people need answers, and maybe there can be a movie about crowd one on how it's really impacted people's life. I can tell you, the whole Africa, you can write a story, the book, the life. There are different stories. There are good stories, bad stories, but at the end of the day, part of our life, part of the history, because history is history. Whether you like it, it's got painful chapters, wonderful chapters, but it's history. In part of our history in the journey of network marketing, Crowd One has been one of those businesses that people, no matter what, but people will always resonate and say this is a business that's really changed people's life. So today, I'm not just going to be alone. I'm inviting one of the guests that I'm going to invite, but not now. I'm going to invite a lady who's sitting in Crowd One offices. Like, really, there are still offices, and this is working. There are many things that people want to have answers on. So I'm going to invite one of the powerful ladies who's building up different markets in the C1 space, who's having a lot of information and knowledge about what is happening right now in the business. So she's going to be my guest today. I'm only prepared about 3 or 4 questions myself, but also I'm going to take some questions on the comment on the YouTube and some comments on the Facebook. But for now, for me, guys, I felt also it's important to invite one of the key leaders who really built this amazing business in our country, in South Africa, a respected leader. I know today it's a Thursday. Oh, Mama, wait, on a Thursday, you don't really have to disturb abomama kumkhuleko wabomama ngoba siphila ngomkhuleko wabomama, but ngimcelile ngiguqe ngedolo phansi. I'm gonna add here now azonibingelela. So ngicabanga ukuthi njengamanje she's you can see uzovela njengamanje stage. Mama Sibo, ngiyacela mama uvule imic yakho lapho ukhona, uma ungasivulela ikhamera usivulela ikhamera, then bless us, usibingelele womunye wabantu abayingxenye ka-crowd one, abayingxenye yaleli business elakwazi ukushintsha impilo zabantu. I'm sure it's one of the business that is closer to your heart. Mama, unjani mawami?
Sanibonani. Ngisacela ukunamukela nonke. Ngiyaxolisa njengamanje nje ukuthi bese sechazile ukuthi singumama, sesingomama phela. Kufanele sikhulekele wonke amabhizinisi esiwenzayo. Ngiyambingelela. Isenjani indaba kusewukhavani. Kusele ndaba ka-2019. Sesikulonyaka manje, mingaki iminyaka? 6 or 7 sisamile ngokhavani. Usaphila bafowethu, ngisacela uthembe ukhavani njengoba nani uthemba nangaleya minyaka. Ukhavani niyazi ukuthi ushintshe izimpilo eziningi zabantu eSouth Africa. Ngokuhamba-ke kwendlela wabona umphako. Awungaboli-ke ngoba phezulu ekhanda umphako awuzange ubole. Besazama. Indlela eyimpumelelweni ayilula. Uyawa uvuke uzithathe. Usamele ukhalwana okubuhlungu sawuqala siye-Afrika. Sekuze kubenefitha kakhulu labantu abezwa ngathi ngoba bayibamba bona bangayidedela. Uyabona nje uJuliana Sama usazokhuluma la, bese ekhuluma ukuthi sebehola €50,000 per week. Cela ubani lo €50,000 per week ukuthi kuwena uhlala eSouth Africa malini leyo. Sicela ukuba sigqugquzelane, simotivatane. Ngampela alikho ibhizinisi ongalakha 2 years 3 years sekulungile. Emsebenzini sisebenza sizinika idifikiti zonke 8 years long service kodwa siphiwa amawashi. Kodwa ukhalwani akahlangani ngisho nomnyaka ewu10 kodwa usuwenze izimanga. Ngicela siphakame bantu bakithi, asiphakame ingane zakwethu, siqhubekeni ngokhalwani. Sinama-leaders lana asukumayo, asimotivateayo. UMthobisi is one of the great leaders lana eMzansi. Sizomsebenza silalele, singene ko-Facebook bakhe, singene yonke indawo lapho evela khona egqugquzela ibhizinisi lakakhalwani. Okumnandi nokusinika ithemba, as much as yenziwa imali zashintsha iy'mpilo zabantu kakhalwani, u-CEO wakhona uthi ayikho into esesiyenzile, wathi asikazi lutho asakayenzi imali kakhalwani, sizoyenza imali. Ngiyathemba ukuthi lokho kuyithemba. Uma ngabe nizwe imeseji njengalena, ke ngesizulu sithini? Sithi ithemba libulali. Asibambelele nje bafowethu, ikhona lento, iyaphila lento, ayikaze ize iye ndawo lento. Siyazi ukuthi uma ngabe uthi uyalogina ususwele ukuthi ithini i-password yakho, go back lapho ushaye forgot password uzolunga. Khona bangasazi ngisho ukwazi ama-username. Username uma ungayazi uzongena usponsor wakho ababone bonke abantu abangaphansi kwakhe ivele username yakho ukhumbule. Kodwa nje for ukuthi siye empumelelweni asibambisaneni bafowethu nodadewethu, siqhubeke nokhalwani. Ukhona, uyaphila, awukakadumazi umuntu up to this far. Okwama endleleni bekungameli ukuthi kusibulale, kumele ukuthi bekusalungiswa. Hhayi-ke sesilungisiwe, sekulungisiwe, uyazi ukuthi nawe igolide lingena emlilweni ukuze liphume selilihle selifayini licobezela. Nathi kusho ukuthi beseselapho siyadlula esigodini sokufa, asihleli. Noma ngihambe esigodini sokufa angisabi ngoba wena unathi.
I'm getting a message there that there are many people that want to watch us or that are watching us. So now bebecela isilungu kodwa manje mina ngiyabona ukuthi umama usemoyeni asikwazi ukuya ngesilungu.
Angithi mina ngidirector uMthobisi batawethu ukuze ekhuluma ngolimi lethu ngase ngathi-ke nami-ke angikhulume ngolimi lethu. But all in all, brothers and sisters, I am here to motivate you that Karen is still here, Karen is still alive. Karen never went anywhere. It has been here since January 2019 January. Yes, 2019 January. Up until now, it has never gone anywhere. So if you have forgotten all your details, other people have even forgotten their usernames. If that's the case, ask your sponsor. He or she will get into his back office and he will see all the members that joined under him or her. Then your username will appear. If you have forgotten your password, same thing. If you have forgotten your password, same thing. What you will do is you'll go to forgot password and then you will have the link to reset your password. And another thing is, I am motivating you. If you feel it died on the way, it did not. It's a pity that Karen it is where it is right now because of us Africans. And to tell you, Miss Juliana Sama, the lady that is reviving Africa, even said the Asiatics and other people, they are making about 50,000, 40,000. Just check, 40,000, 50,000 euros. Tina, we're at an advantage of this conversion. If you check 50,000 euros per week, just convert and see how much you're making per week. Come on, guys, it is still there and it's not going anywhere. And it's even worse, guys. You are there, you are a crowd, you've got your own token. You know, other tokens started without anyone, without a crowd. If we're a crowd and we are having our own token, just imagine how much a token will be. So don't give up, don't cancel your membership. If you have sold your accounts, you still stand a chance to come back, buy an elementary package. Buy an elementary package and let us all go together, have these copies, have these NFTs. I think I have motivated you enough, but I'm just motivating everyone to come back. Don't give up, because even the new people that never did Card before, they will benefit a lot. They will benefit a lot. So
thank you,
so
Mama.
much.
Thank you, Mama. Yeah,
Thank you,
sibonge
Mthobisi.
kakhulu mama, sibonge ngokusiblessa nge-motivation. Ngithe I cannot invite the leader from Crowd One company without inviting one of the greatest leaders in Africa and in South Africa who really built this business, an amazing business, and a business that transforms people's lives. So today, guys, on this particular interview, I'm planning, and I wish that Juliana Sama on the other side, she will be able to agree to do these interviews and engagement and awareness of a Crowd One with us now and again in a social media. And because right now we are live on Facebook and also live on YouTube, so I believe that she will allow to be on this discussion about C1, because one of the most painful thing is Africa. Many times we are always behind. We never got an opportunity where we become pioneers. But when you think about the history of C1 and known as Crowd One, we were on the forefront in that technology and disruptive business around the world. And we really built the business and work and all that. But whatever happened along the way. But today, if you're looking at other countries, other parts of the world, people are earning a lot of money and they are really transforming their life all the money that we've thought that we've made on that particular business as Africa, really we never made anything. And looking at the opportunity and the growth, how the company has grown, and being able to move forward, and in terms of technology and the future, it's really sad, because we in Africa, we are not much active now in that particular business. In South Africa alone, I think we have about 1.6 to 2 million members that are into that business, which those people, maybe there's not much that is needed out of them in order for the business to work for them. Maybe the only thing that they have to do is to get into their back office. And when they get into their back office, then from there, they just do certain things. Guys, if there's one thing, C1 website and C1 back office has been always there. Today, I want to bring the woman who's sitting in Crowd One offices in Dubai as we speak right now. Her name is Julinia Sama. So I have Julinia Sama on the call with me or live with me today. So she's going to be with me today. And then from there, I want to throw some questions. But before I can throw questions to her, I would like first to be very much friendly and nicely welcoming her. Maybe she was the one who's going to tell us more. But njengamanje lo sisi, she's sitting in Crowd One offices, and she's building and working and reviving the African market and all that. Every time when she calls me, she's like, Mtobisi, please. Mtobisi, please. The business is there. Go back to the people. Talk to the people. Very passionate woman about C1. And what I like is the fact that you're speaking with the right person. She's not just elsewhere. Every morning, every day, she's waking up in Crowd One offices. And Monday to Friday, she works in Crowd One offices. She's the voice for Africa. She's the voice for everyone who's a member of Crowd One. Maybe many people, they're not aware. That's why I'm introducing her to you. She's the voice for the whole Africa in terms of Crowd One. All leaders that want to revive and build their businesses and understand, they can easily get hold of her and she can be able to assist them. But without waste of the time, Julia, how are you doing today? How are you doing, Julia Sama? You can comment, guys. You can ask questions, guys, on your comment. I can see your comment, guys, on Facebook, wherever on YouTube. I will see your comment, guys. And if ever you have certain questions that are positive and constructive, then from there, I will make sure that she answers those questions. But today, Julia, as I'm welcoming you and want you to address us, maybe first greet us. I have only 3, maybe hot and harsh questions for you, but I believe that you will answer them because you have a privilege to sit with the management of Crowd One every day.
Very, very true, Mr. Tobisi. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to be able to stand or to sit before an awesome, wonderful crowd, the pioneers of what we call now C1. Before we called it Crowd One, we all know it as Crowd One, but we have rebranded the name to C1, and I'll give you the details in less than some few minutes. So thank you so much for this powerful introduction. I didn't even know myself how powerful I am until when you introduced me. So yes, my name is Julian Sama. I am, as you can see, I'm an African. I see Africa as one. That is the reason why I am seated here at C1's head office in Dubai. And every day I am here, I see the awesome work that is happening in C1. And I don't want the pioneers, I don't want my African people to be left behind. So that is the reason I am so passionate about reviving, reigniting, and reactivating Africa, especially South Africa. South Africa is the base of C1, I can say so. So we have the large number, we have the large volume in South Africa, and reviving South Africa alone is reviving Africa because it starts from you as a person. Yes, you need to point yourself so far as you were a pioneer in C1, so far as you were there in the beginning of Crowd One, now C1, point at yourself and said, this great reignation, this great reactivation, this great revival starts with me. So I need to start, and I'll call forth my team and the others to join the movement. It is a powerful movement, I can tell you. So thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. And I
Thank you,
bring to
my
you greetings
dear.
as well. I bring you greetings from the awesome management of C1, our powerful founder, Mr. Jonas Warner himself. We bring greetings as well from our CEO, Mr. Martin. We have our business development director, Raj, who is still here. And they are all doing powerfully well. Amazing works in the background for you.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And we always hear the good news. People are going to be cruising again. I remember for me to experience one of the biggest cruise that I've ever experienced for the first time. Yes, I've been in other cruise, but the first time experience of that cruise of that nature was done by C1. And I've heard that this year also the company is planning one of the blasting and the biggest cruise, which Africa is not excluded, and many other leaders are not excluded. But yeah, before we can even go there, the biggest question, which is my
Okay,
question number one now, let's get to the interview and let me and you be clear to each other and be clear to the whole audience.
sure.
People are having one thing in mind, and
Okay,
the people are having different ideas and different minds and different things that they share and arguments because of many things. Crowd One, as I've said, it's got a beautiful story
mhm,
and a sad story because a lot of people they made a lot of money and they
okay,
succeeded. But the biggest question, which even authorities and many people they ask themselves, because yeah, really that business changed people's life. The question is Crowd One a legitimate company or a scam? That's the biggest question that many Africans are having. Is Crowd One a legitimate company or a scam? If you may assist me in that, and then I'll come with my
mm,
second question. Because my interview, don't worry, my dear, it's not too many questions, only 3 questions. I'm
I
still going
get
to
that.
ask you my 21 question on another interviews. But the first one is Crowd One a legitimate company or a scam?
Wow, wow, wow. That's an awesome question. And as soon as you asked that question, it touched my heart in another way. Because hearing about just the name legitimate or scam, it's I don't want to take it negative, but I see the positive in it. So I will tell you, C1 is it's a legally registered global company, and it is based in Dubai. The headquarters is here in Dubai. So it is a digital marketing company that helps in educating people like you, and it is also on an entrepreneurial, let's say, space. So it provides a platform to connect members with innovative, let's say, third party products and services. This is what C1 is all about. When they talk of scamming, it's because some of our leaders they introduce C1 as an investment scheme, which it is not an investment scheme. That is why so many people termed it a scam or not a legitimate business. So if you see C1 in the aspect of the goal or the mission of C1 itself, you will see that it is a legitimate company and it is not a scam. So, yes, we are, our unique tool is based on referrals. So, it is referral based model. That is it. In layman terms or in layman, let me say statement, what I can say C1 is based on do what I do. So, me, as a leader, if I want to start my own business, if I want to start my own enterprise with C1, whatsoever C1 is asking of me, I will make sure I understand the business. The internet is there for you to do your researches. You have various forms in which you can be able to fully know about the structure of the company, know about the model of the company, and be able to clarify yourself first, to understand the business model fully before engaging yourself into it. Don't just listen to what Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C is going to tell you, and you just take it into consideration. What you need to do, you need to ponder about it first, think over it, do your research, and then you can engage yourself into it. So, C1, it's a legitimate business. It is a legitimate company. And as I said, our headquarters is based in Dubai. We are in Dubai. I am currently seated in the head office of C1. We have 2 floors. We are based in Media City. I'll give you the location, Media City in Dubai. We are in Arenco Tower on the 21st and 20th floor. That is where we are. I would take you around to show you just where I'm seated. I'm seated right now in the conference center where we are happy, always open to welcome our awesome members into the C1 headquarters to give them some training and to welcome them as well and tell them this is where we are. Whatever happens, wherever it is, you can meet us here and this is where we are. So you can meet us. So we are operating on legal and regulatory requirements in every region you find C1. So we are a legitimate business. We are not a scam. So whosoever comes to you and say it is an investment company, that person is misleading you. But what you need to do is to do your research. Do understand the C1 model before engaging yourself completely into it. As I said, we are a unique referral-based model company. That is it.
All right.
You, as I said, do as I do. Whatsoever you do, your downlines, your people you are bringing it, they do the same. That is how you will be able to grow. That is how you'll be able to have a sustainable business or enterprise with C1. Thank you so much. I believe um, I've been able to cover a
Now,
lot about
one
C1.
thing, like when you're answering one, now you have clarified this question of whether it's a scam or it's a legitimate company. I think everyone is going to be able to have access to this because it's live right now on Facebook. It's also live on my YouTube. It's going to be published on your YouTube. Anyone that wants to refer to it will refer to this information. Obviously, me and you are still going to have more interviews in terms of really clarifying if ever this needs to be a documentary or a podcast about C1, what has happened and all that. Let it be, because we still have a long way discussions that we discuss about C1, because really it was one of those business that has really transformed people's life. Now, you already mentioned and told us about the office location of the company. If I am a member, like the question that came to mind when you were telling us where the office is, where the offices are located. If I am a member now and I say to myself, I want to go to Dubai, to the offices of the company, maybe have more clarity and understanding and education, am I allowed, or it's only certain individual people? How can I do that? Let's say maybe like I believe this is a scam or it's legitimate. You have answered it and you have said it's a legitimate company. Now maybe I want to build again because I see I've been in the industry of network marketing. I've seen companies coming and going. Crowdrun and C1 has been standing since the beginning. The website has been there. The business has been there. Now I understand the model very well that I need to build. I need to go out there and build and do the market so that I keep on growing and I keep on expanding my business. Am I allowed to visit the offices before I ask you my second question?
Of course, you are very much welcome anytime, any day into the C1 headquarters in Dubai. So far as you are a registered member and you have a C1 username, the only thing you need to do is send an email to our C1 official reception, and they will be able to convey that message to me because I am taking care of the African and the French speaking markets. So, whosoever is concerned about Africa or anybody from Africa that wants to visit the C1 office, the reception will send an email to me and I will organize. You just need to tell us the date, how many people will be coming together with you. So you need to have a username. As I said, you need to have a C1 username. You just send an email, tell us the number of people that are coming. If you're all by yourself, amazing. We will welcome you. If you are with your people, with your members, or with new members that you want us to train, you are very much welcome. We just need the number of people, the time, and the date. Then we will set up the meeting, and I will be there to welcome you.
Thank you. Second question, is Crowd One the same as network marketing? Because there is always the bit confusion. Is Crowd One the same as network marketing? Is it network marketing?
Um, yes, I can say Crowd One operates with a referral, like a referral based marketing structure, which people call it now network marketing. Yes, so it is network marketing. So as a good networker, as a good network marketer, and you are looking to expand, you are looking to grow, you're looking to earn, this is the space for you. C1 is the space for you. And I said, yes, it is network marketing. It operates in that same structure, referral based. So the more you refer people, the more you have, like the more your growth, the more you are increasing, the more you are getting to the top as well. Yes. So this is one important thing I can tell you. It is traditionally network marketing. It is. So it offers access to educational tools. Of course, we have, if you see in your back offices, we have educational tools there that you are like the Mindo, that it is, you are able to study and be able to know more about the business. We have different digital assets as well and take based opportunities that we have partnered with, and a lot more are in the pipeline coming. As you all know, where C1 is at of as of today, we're going to tell you it is awesome. It is growing. It's amazing. It is mind blowing. So we have started it. We have that crowd, as you said. We have the crowd. So it is left for us to build something powerful. And this is the time we are building that powerful thing we all have started from the beginning. So I don't want C1 Africa to be left behind. That is why I came in. That is why C1 hired an African to pull the Africans back in and get to where we were supposed to head to alongside our African team, for sure.
Thank you. Now, this is my last question for you because I don't want this interview to be longer because I know we can talk about Crowd One the whole day and people will be eager. I'm telling you, after this, maybe a lot of people will be giving me requests. Toby, can you do other interviews and all those things? So definitely, I'm sure there's going to be those requests. So I can ask you many questions, but every day I'll ask you, every time when I have an opportunity to do this interview again with you, then from there I'll ask you maybe 3 questions only because I know there's a lot. When I was thinking of running this interview, I thought of many questions. I've thought of how many people that really want answers, but I said to myself, if I have my 21 question even myself, but I said I cannot just give you all my 21 questions, but per interview I'm only going to give you 3 questions. This is my last question. Then if you answer this one, then from there we will schedule another interview that we're going to do, and it's going to be published again on Facebook. If you go to Facebook page Mthobisi Mapumulo, you're going to get that interview. And if you go to my YouTube channel Mthobisi Mapumulo, you're going to get that interview. We're going to run this interview because we can write a move about crowd one. Believe me, my dear, believe me, we can write a story about crowd one.
We
So
will
now,
write a story.
the last question,
Okay.
taking off payments.
Okay.
Payments were not going through, hence the reason for Africa backing out.
Ooh.
How is this bonus payment now? Because there was that big question of payment.
Wow.
Like, if let's say I were to say today, Mthobisi, I'm taking my link of Crowd One, and if someone said, Mthobisi, I've seen your success in Crowd One, and I've never been into Crowd One, and I see that you are talking about it. I see that you are talking about it. There's an opportunity for someone who's new, maybe even an old member. What is it that is different now? Because we're looking at the payment, which is a more sensitive issue. Like let me rephrase my question again. Taking off payments. Talking of payments, because this is a subject that we have to talk about. Talking of payments. Payments were not going through, hence the reason for Africans backing out. How is with this bonus works now? How will I benefit if I were to put my energy in C1 today?
Wow. I was waiting for that question. That was one of the questions I was waiting for. I thought it would be the first question ever. But it's good it came at the third position or the third place, because it is very important. We can't be working without seeing our benefits, without seeing our earnings. So yes. I can say what happened to the payments? It was just technical, let's say technical and regional payment challenges that were happening in Africa. You know, the restrictions when it comes to our banking sectors in Africa. We are talking about like the payment processes in Africa. It was very, very weak at that time. The reason why the payments in Africa was restricted, but it was restricted just for a few, let's say a few months, because C1 was working on different ways in which they will be able to pay the African members more smoothly and more swiftly. So it took a span of 3 months because there were a lot of approvals that needed to be done, a lot of things that needed to be done at that time before we could get a specific or a structured way that we will be able to easily pay people in Africa. So due to these restrictions and everything, it took like 3 months. So the Africans thought C1 is no longer paying because of this 3 months period. I know it's a long period for you, but it was due to certain restrictions and certain approvals that were in the pipeline that was delaying. That is why the payments took that long. And during that time, a lot of people backed out. But I'll tell you, C1, as of now, the payments are back on track. They are on track. They had always been back on track, just that 3 months period that they were not on track. But right now, payments are back on track. As you earn, so is your payment going to happen. And payment happens every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we do payments in C1. So far as you are active, you are productive, you are producing, your payments are gonna go through every Tuesday. And I am here to enable that. I am seated here because of that. So that is why C1 had to bring up someone that will represent Africa, that will take care of the African markets and be able to enable every hardworking or every productive member in Africa be able to receive their earnings. So, yes, payments are back on track, and it is happening every Tuesday here in C1 headquarters in Dubai.
Yes.
I believe I answered your question. And some of our leaders, they have experienced it, they are experiencing it. Those who are active, up and running, they are experiencing it. So yes, payments are back on track.
I'm super excited, Miss Summer, because right now we are joined by one of the greatest leaders who really built this business and most legendary in the space of network marketing, highly respected, the bulldozer, the ganda into the space of network marketing, the woman that is highly respected in the space of network marketing. And really, she had a very powerful contribution in building this business. One of the powerful leader. For me, it's a surprise and an honor to see her coming up and then joining us on the back end, being part of the panel. And right now, I'm welcoming leadership. Nonhlanhla Bukhosini. I can see leadership ulapha. Leadership uthe awungene lapha kule interview. Nami ngithe leadership ake ngithathe leli thuba ngoba ngokubukela amagalelo nami engaba nawo kwibusiness la crowd one ekulbuilding kwami. If Julia she's ready to help African market, I said, let's take it to public. Let's talk because we represent people. We don't represent ourselves. Let's understand. Let's see what is happening and all that. So I invited her for this interview today. So seeing you, my leadership, we call Njengamanje. For me, I just want to give you an opportunity leadership. You can open your camera, your mic, then from there, right now we are live, leadership.
Oh, Mr. Tobisi, before she talks, I would just like to promote. We have a powerful
Okay.
meeting after this. So in 1 hour, there is a powerful meeting that will be taking place on Zoom. We have shared it on all the platforms, on our WhatsApp platforms.
Yes, the
So in
one by
1 hour
Eddie.
from AD, yes, with AD. So make
Yeah, we
sure
have
you
a Zoom
attend.
here.
Yes, this is a powerful leadership meeting. So once you are there, you'll be learning some skills, some techniques in your
Sure, this
marketing.
network is.
So yes, I'll
I don't know
encourage
if
each
I
and
can.
every one of us to join the meeting after this amazing life we have now.
Yeah, no, in fact, that was my last question. And then I just allowing the leadership, Nonhlanhla Bukhosini, to greet us and then to contribute on she want to said, because she came in now on this interview, it was going to be not much of a respect for me not to give her a platform when I see that she has joined us in the back end. So after that, we're going to close this and prepare for the meeting that is taking place in an hour from now. Thank you. Sis Nonhlanhla, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Mto. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. You know, we are sitting in the groups, we are keep following the voice clip and the video showing us do this, do that, and really we are not sure what is happening with Cloud One. So I think this was very important for me. Mamusbo just send me this link right now. Thank you so much for recognition, Mtobisi. Can I have one answer, please? Who's the lady with us?
She's in front of us. She can represent herself.
Well, thank you so much. My name is Julienne Sama. I am the Business Development Manager for Africa and French speaking markets. So I am representing Africa. Let me say I am a representation of you here in the head office of C1 in Dubai.
Oh, wow. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now, I'm in my account and I can see my commissions are not active. I remember, I think 2 years ago, 1.5 ago, we were told to purchase packages so that we will be active for new commissions, and we done that. Now I can see again, I'm not active again. So, what do I need to do right now for me to be active for new commissions?
Okay, with that, I'll need to go to your back office to try to see where you are as of the moment. Then I'll be able to direct you accordingly because I don't have your account with me. Or just give me your username, then I'll be able to just tell you right away. Bear with me. Could you provide me your username,
My
just the username?
username is Plan Week. Do you connect with Mtobisi Direct? Maybe I can also
Yes.
give you full logins, but my username is
No, I
Plan
don't
Big.
need the full logins. I just need only your username. Give me your username.
Plan Big.
Okay.
PLANBIG. Plan Big.
Okay, plan big. Great. I got it.
PLA. Yes.
Yeah, just
Thank
bear
you.
with me. Oh. All right. But let me just ask you a question. My system just went out. I will need to get a code from here. So let me just ask you in a nutshell. Do you have an element starter pack? Let's say earth, water, earth, air, water, fire, fit element. Do you have any of these
Yes,
element starter packs?
I I have that. I have that.
You
And I
do.
made sure that I have one on I activated. I know there's a lot of my team people who activated, but I made sure that I have one on left and one on right, as it was
Okay, no worries. But
mentioned
before your
before.
team activates any activation that your team is making, what you need to do as an upline, you need to have activity point. So your activity point needs to be green. If it is red, if the X is red, it means you're not. If it's X and red, it means you're not active. You won't be able to receive any bonuses from your downlines, no matter what activation they do. So what you need to do, you need to make sure your activity point is green, is checked green. So once it is green, no matter what your downlines are doing, you are earning. So you need to make sure you
Yeah,
have
now
your personal activity
how
point.
do I see with what left? Because remember we were told
Okay.
activate that air package, make sure you have people who activated under you left and right. That is, I done that. So now how do I know what left, what is missing for me to activate that button?
Okay, you need to go to your back office, go to the bonus. Once you go to your back office, you log into your back office, go to bonus, go to activity points.
Mhm.
You see activity, you click on activity points, it will tell you your personal activity points and your group activity points. You need to have at least a personal activity point. This is from the director, managers, from managers 1 star right up to ambassadors 3 stars. But if you are from team leader 1 star right up to team leader 3 stars, coordinator 3 stars, the activity points are not required for now. So only these people do not require activity points. But from manager 1 star and above, you all need to have activity points. That activity point needs to be green. Personal activity points. I'm not talking of group activity points. Your personal activity points need to
Mhm.
be green. And once they are green, no matter what your downline do or whatever they are doing, you'll be earning your BPs.
Okay,
Okay, what
maybe
about my current balance? Do we ever go to work,
okay.
use work for me, or it's no longer going to work? The current balance.
Your current account balance, it's that's your account balance. That is what you have. Say depending all the let's say the all BPs you have in your account balances, it is your money. And for sure, as said, C1 is working on paying all those old BPs. So very soon you will get notifications, you will get information from me. That is why I am here in C1's head office. So you will be getting the
Okay.
notifications
We
and the
have only few
announcements.
minutes, my dear. We need to finish this so that we prepare for another one. Now, the last
Great.
question. Uh, what do we? Okay, I can see there is a lot coming. We have an exchange. What we try. We have new coins that we have a lot of staking and what. I'm still going to try to follow everything. Now, if I want to go out and sell crowd one as like it's my new business from today, what I am selling, can you quickly in 1 minute present crowd one again for me? Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you so much. So as I said, we are a as I was saying, we are a referral based model company. Yeah. So you going out there and advertising crowd one, You will advertise Crowd One in the basis of network marketing, not an investment company. That is the first thing you need to start with. It is not an investment company. It is a referral based company, let's say network marketing, where you are able to build your structure, your enterprise based on a binary structure. Okay. And right now, we are moving into the crypto world. You know, the crypto market now is taking over the world. You might not be seeing it in Africa, but in the Western world, trust me, crypto is taking over. That is why we are moving into crypto, and we have our own, our very own token. We are starting with, which is the core bits, and you are the pioneers of this core bits. And we already have that crowd. We already have that base to get a powerful token in the crypto market. So it all starts with you. So this is the best time, this is the best moment for you to introduce C1 again in Africa and bring it to a more powerful and more amazing platform. So this is the time for you to do that. Is that, I believe
So
that would
can
be
I
key.
sell all the product? Yeah, can I sell all the product, or there is a special product that we can push at the moment? I see we have new that I didn't see before.
Yeah, we have
What is it?
products. We have different products coming up. We have different products coming right now. The product that is really, really out there and going is the Ultra Shockwave bonus, or the Ultra Shockwave promotion that we have. And in this Ultra Shockwave, I believe we have, today is the 10. We have barely 5 days more to go, because as our exchange is coming up, we are not allowed, we are not permitted to sell our tokens anymore. So this, we are in the last 5. These are the, I call it the crucial days. Those who do not have core bits, this is the last time for you. This is the last moment for you to come in and be able to gather as many core bits as possible before the launching of our very own exchange that we co-founded with UNX. So yes, this is the moment where you can come. And with this Ultra Shockwave promotion, you have an extra bonus as well. Those who have been there, they have experienced it. You are not getting only 10%, you can get up to 20% of the total sales of the Ultra Shockwave packages to your downlines, direct downlines. So if you sell 1, 2, 3, 4, you're getting 10% of the total sales volume of your 4 downlines that have bought. But from 5 and above, you are getting 20%. And this is credited directly into your account balances. So this is one of the amazing promotions that we have going on. It's just left 5 days for this to be over.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Thank you for answering that. I don't know if my leaders still have a kind of question, but right now we only left guys with only 8 minutes. This is not gonna be more than an hour. Only 8 minutes left. Then from there we're gonna close this live today. This powerful interview. So I can see, let me recognize people. I can see Ntombi on Facebook. She's saying, thank you for clarity. And I can see Mike, she's saying, thank you for clarity. I can see Arthur Simon, or after Arthur Simon, saying powerful. Ishmael is saying powerful. These are just the comments that we are getting on Facebook.
Wow.
I can see I am here. Figure I am here. I can see Linda, affiliate marketing. I can see Tandiwe saying powerful. I can see Musando saying this is amazing. What is amazing about C1? That's what a question. I can see Linda, she's saying we've learned each time. I can see there on YouTube, we have Nikki on YouTube. She's saying, hi, leaders, please explain, is the wise to burn 100% of my copy, or is NFT better copy it? Then I can see also on the YouTube we have Lungi Lengoku. She's saying hi leaders, and I can see we have Nontoba Ntombizo Twamvulane just giving us some fire there. I can see on Facebook, I think this is the most important one also. All are important, but here there's a question here. I was not able to stake because I was waiting it to get to 1 copy. But now we are
Not
The question,
able.
we are not, where is the
You're not
thing?
able to stake. What must I
We are
do?
not able to stake. Where's the question? We are not able to stake. What must I do? Do I pledged? So this is gonna be our last question. Then from there, we're gonna close this and we're gonna set up another live interview, me and yourself. Maybe I'm also gonna invite some other leaders.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Linda, thank you so much for the question. That's an awesome question. So, I believe the reason why you are not able to get up to 1 Corbit a day is because your element starter pack is of the lower. They say we have different element starter packs. So, the higher your element starter pack, the higher your chances of getting your Corbit streamed, the more and the higher volume you will be getting as well in your ceiling wallets. Okay. So if you have a lower package, that is where you're experiencing a low rate and a low volume and you're not able to get 1 Corbit a day to stake. But if you can stay there, you'll be able to gradually stream your tokens. And once it gets one, you'll be able to stake. But if you want to have a higher volume, a higher number of Corbits, you need to just upgrade your package. Okay. And yes, we have brought in the pledge function. For the pledge function, since it's taken a longer time for you um, to stream these Corbits, what you can do, you are able to pledge them. Pledging it means you're exchanging, you're promising to give this your Corbits. And once you're promising, we are giving you an NFT in returns. So this NFT will enable you earn access into the UNX, into the exchange. So it is also important. The NFT is also important, or the pledging is also important because you're exchanging this Corbit for an NFT. Once you get the NFT, you will have advantages into the UNX. And these NFTs, it has benefits as well. So we have listed it and we have posted it in all the platforms. You are on our WhatsApp pages, so you are able to see our leaders putting all these messages out there for you to be able to understand and to do as per your wish. Okay. So the NFTs, yes, they are beneficial. As said, you'll be getting your benefits quarterly. So far as you own this NFT, you will be earning your benefits every 3 months, every quarter. But as soon as you sell, because the NFTs are tradable, as stated, these NFTs are tradable. So as soon as you sell this NFT or you transfer the NFT, let's say, to another user, to another person, or to another member, you won't be getting the benefits. So far as you own that NFTs, every quarter you'll be getting your benefits. So it's all left to you. It's either you want to continue streaming or you want to pledge to exchange it for the NFTs. I believe your question has been answered, Linda.
I like to believe so that her question has been answered. Thank you for your time. I know now there maybe it's you are 2 hours ahead from us. Now
Sure.
it's exactly 12 o'clock here in South Africa. So it's been an hour, me and you having this interview. Thanks for honoring my invitation to my social media to have the interview with you about C1 because a lot of people are having questions with C1. And I'm sure after this, I'm going to get a lot of questions from people that I'm still going to be coming up with those questions. And me and you will end up on a podcast. Just now,
That
we're
would be
still starting
awesome.
one live, but we'll end up on a podcast,
That would
definitely.
be awesome. That would be
So,
awesome.
yeah, thank you for having a love for Africa. Thank you for loving your African brothers and your African sisters. Thank you for being there in Dubai and representing the African market. We believe that people are going to go back to their back offices and start to learn because there's a lot of things that people need to learn on their back offices. Thanks for honoring this interview today. And then it has been a wonderful interview. It's a first time interview that we did together, but I believe it was one of the wonderful and exceptional. And I believe that you will honor another interview because I'm sure people will demand. It's not going to be me. But definitely sure people will demand. Mtobi, can you do another interview? So if that demand comes, I'm going to come to you and say, can we have another interview? And I'm sure you're going to honor it. Thank
Of
you,
course,
thank you,
I'm here
thank
for the
you for
people.
your
I'm here
time.
for the people. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure. So thank you so much. And I believe we'll do this quite often for sure.
Thank you. Guys, abanye bayabuza ukuthi can we watch this thing again on the YouTube? It's there on the YouTube, guys. It's going to be published on the YouTube. As I'm live right now presenting and sharing this, it's also live on Facebook. It's going to be on Facebook, I think, for 30 days. So, but on YouTube, it's going to be there. Guys, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a network marketer and a cryptoneer, and being someone who's in the space and who has really been into this industry for years. And Crowd1 and C1 is one of the businesses that I've done, and I've became a senior president statue. For me, I thought it's an honor for me to bring the company representative and then to have an interview with the company representative. For me, thank you all, guys. This is your point, Thobisi Maphumulo. Till I see you again. Umfana wasebhamshela bafowethu. Ngiyabonga, ngiyanithanda.